Hello, Mario.
Hi, Squidward.
Oh God, no!
It's Joker. Oh, I should shut up.
So Nintendo finally revealed the Switch 2, at least the Switch 2 in its entirety and all its features, and I gotta say, I think it won me over. I didn't really have any high hopes for the Switch 2 as an idea, because I thought to myself, what's the Switch 2 gonna do that the original already did? A lot. It does a lot. 4K display, 120 FPS, high dynamic range for certain games, magnetic connectors, a kickstand that actually functions. Now that is how you design a successor. Now the one question on everybody's mind is, how much is it gonna cost?
Is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness! Squidward!
And there is the price. And if you think that's bad, wait till you see how much Mario Kart costs. $79.99. $80. That is ridiculous. Nintendo single-handedly wants to bankrupt us. I don't think a game should cost nearly $100 on a console that's already pushing PS5 price numbers. Even with the original Switch, most games usually costed from $60 to $70, at least when it came out. And in my honest opinion, even that was kind of pushing it. Actually, let me go check with Nick to see what he thinks. So Nick, my buddy old pal, what did you think of the Switch 2 presentation and its price point?
I think it is completely worthwhile, and the price of it being $450. $400 would have been like a steal, and $450 I guess is like reaching, but I don't know what people expected. The price of the console itself isn't much of the problem that people have. The problem is the price of the games. People are saying it's like, oh, it's gonna be $80 to $90. No, if you check, okay, Mario Kart World is $89.99. Okay, yeah, whatever, $90. People just say $80. But if you check, that new Donkey Kong game is going to be $79.99. So yes, it's still gonna go up, but it's not like $100 million. And since Mario Kart World seems to be a much larger game, and there's a lot more going on that it's getting its own direct, it's gonna be more pricey, but all in due time.
So what do you have to say to non-Nintendo fans who are criticizing the Switch 2 and would rather get a Steam Deck instead?
Well, a big thing that especially like PC Master Race people, I guess is what I would call them, have with the Switch 2 is it's like, whatever, it's like industry standard now, like 4K 60, just get like a Steam Deck. The thing is, the Switch, both the original and the second one that's coming out, have always been hybrid consoles. So, like, the point is to play it on the TV and also, like, in your hand. Like, that's the whole point. With a Steam Deck, yeah, sure, you can connect it to a TV, but you need to get your own dock for that. Like, that's not what it was inherently designed for. It originally, and realistically, it's designed to be a competitor for the Switch, because there is no other like handheld version of whatever the Steam library is. It's the same reason like why the PlayStation or Xbox hasn't done it, because like really you're gonna design a hybrid console when there's already a hybrid console out, hence why the Steam Deck is just used as the handheld. And also another thing, I don't think you can take off the sides of the Steam Deck. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I've never seen that. And also like the controllers on the handheld, if you put it in the dock on the Switch, you can use the same controllers you just had to use it on the TV. And plus, the most important thing of all is that is the Steam Deck gonna have Nintendo games? No, like, bro. Like,
do you have any personal messages for the staff of Nintendo?
yeah, I got a big problem. So the game cards, certain game cards are gonna be game keys, which means when you take the cartridge and put it into your Switch 2, you're gonna get basically a download code, because either the game is too much storage, which I'm hoping is the case, so it just downloads onto the Switch itself, But what I'm scared of, and I think this is what's going to happen, is that you're not going to be able to actually own the games. You're basically paying for a box with a little code, and it's going to be paying for a license. I remember I saw Moist Critical's video from yesterday about the Switch 2, and essentially you're going to be paying for the idea of owning a video game, and that's not a good thing. And I would like Nintendo to ease my mind and not do something like that.
Let's all be honest here, we're still gonna buy the Switch 2 and the game regardless of how much we complain or how overpriced it is. Am I justifying it? No. But I'm not gonna deny the fact that it's gonna sell like hotcakes, probably more than the original. Shit, I know I'm buying it. So ladies and gentlemen, what should be the main takeaway of this entire situation? At least we're not part of the no diss support gang. Let's go! That's right, you have to give up both your kidneys for that junk just to play Spider-Man 2. We only gotta give up one, and we still got the whole pre-existing Switch library to boot. We win again, PlayStation. The Switch 2 will be the console of all time. Suck my...